Good morning, Lakers. My name is Jaya Jones, and I will be investigating procrastination. It can be an issue for some students, and we're going to see why. All right, why do you think people procrastinate?
I think people procrastinate because they value their own time more than the time of people who decide that they want to tell them to do something when reality is you won't actually have to do that in the future.
And how do you spend your time procrastinating if you do?
I play video games, a lot of video games.
And what advice do you have on people so they won't procrastinate?
Um, make a schedule for sure, and put that together in a way where you get everything done first, and then you have plenty of time afterwards to play and feel good about it when you're done.
Why do people procrastinate?
Well, people procrastinate because they don't really want to do the work, and they say they're going to do it later, but they end up not doing it later. Then when later comes, they say they're going to do it later again, then.
And what do you do when you're procrastinating if you do?
What I do when I decide to procrastinate, I go on my computer and play games, or I go on my phone and I YouTube. YouTube is popular.
What good advice do you have to not procrastinate?
Well, my advice to not procrastinate is to think about the consequence if you don't get the work done, and think about how you need to do it now, or else it's probably never going to get done.
Why do you think people procrastinate?
Well, there's many reasons. You could not want to do the work. You could not know how to do the work. Or you could just really want to do something else.
And what do you do when you're procrastinating if you do?
A lot of YouTube, some Netflix, video games.
And what's good advice to not procrastinate because some people think that's an issue for them?
I could use some advice too. But make a plan. So you do a little bit of work each day or a little bit each hour, and that kind of helps to spread out the work and make it all less time.
So why do you think people procrastinate?
Because sometimes homework just isn't a vibe. Studying just isn't a vibe.
Right. What do you do when you're procrastinating?
I go on social media, look at sports stuff.
And what's good advice to not procrastinate for those people who are struggling?
You gotta think about your future. Think about the bigger picture. It gets real after high school.
As you've seen, this is why procrastination can be an issue for some students. This is Jay Jones reporting from you for Live Laker Update.